Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
I'm Tom.
And we are... Fuck. And we are still in my humble abode. We're on Season 1, Episode 10. Last episode, we really enjoyed quite a bit. It was a fun one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it did like a million things to push the overall story, but I mean, in terms of, like, now you're aware that there are scrolls that they can find. Aang is learning waterbending. We know his relationship with Katara. He's got a high aptitude of learning these things because he's the Avatar.
Yeah, and I think we learned that there's more dangers out there in the world than just Fire Nation. You know, there's pirates.
There's pirates, there's bandits.
Ne'er-do-wells that are out and about in these villages.
Okay, what is that again?
Ne'er-do-wells are like...
Teach me something.
They're undesirables. They're bad guys. People that are up to mischief and no good.
Sounds like us.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Not now. We're going to jump in. Before we do, make sure you guys check out the full-length version of this reaction on Patreon. It's there. It's funny. Tom is laughing his ass off. I'm sitting there, you know, smiling. So, we're going to jump in right now.
No flying this time.
What? Why wouldn't we fly?
Think about it. Somehow Prince Zuko and the Fire Nation keep finding us. It's because they spot Appa. He's just too noticeable. I know you all want to fly, but my instincts tell me we should play it safe this time and walk.
Who made you the boss?
I'm not the boss. I'm the leader.
Okay, we'll try it your way, oh wise leader. Who knows? Walking might be fun. Walking stinks. How do people go anywhere without a flying bison?
Well, I don't know, Aang. Why don't you ask Sokka's instincts?
They seem to know everything. I'm tired of carrying this pack.
You know who you should ask to carry it for a while? Sokka's instincts.
That's a great idea. Hey, Sokka's instincts. Would you mind?
Okay, I get it. Look, guys, I'm tired too. But the important thing is that we're safe from the Fire Nation.
That model for that guy with the beard.
If you let us pass, we promise not to hurt you.
What are you doing?
Bluffing?
You promise not to hurt us?
Nice work, Sokka. How'd you do that?
Instinct?
Look.
Like the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
You just took out a whole army almost single-handed.
My name is Jet, and these are my freedom fighters. Sneers, Longshot, Smellerbee, the Dude, and Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak. That's a funny name.
We're lucky you were there.
I should be thanking you. We were waiting to ambush those soldiers all morning. We just needed the right distraction. And then you guys stumbled in.
Hey, Jet. These barrels are filled with blasting jelly. We'll take the stuff back to the hideout. You guys have a hideout?
You want to see it?
Yes, we want to see it.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice place.
This is like Kashyyyk.
It's beautiful, and more importantly, the Fire Nation can't find us.
They would love to.
I'm sure their asses could see some tree houses. They just light all this shit on fire.
Why does the Fire Nation want to fight you?
They took over a nearby Earth Kingdom town a few years back.
We've been ambushing their troops, cutting off their supply lines, and doing anything we can to mess with them.
One day, we'll drive the Fire Nation out of here for good and free that town. Today, we struck another blow against the Fire Nation swine.
It's really like this Lost Boys feel.
Yeah.
Thinks they don't have to worry about a couple of kids hiding in the trees.
Hey, Jet. Nice speech.
Who the
Thanks.
hell built this shit?
By the way, I was really impressed
Swiss
with you,
Family Robinson?
Aang. That was some great bending I saw out there today.
Well, he's great. He's the Avatar.
So I might know a way that you and Aang can help in her struggle.
Unfortunately, we have to leave tonight.
Sokka, you're kidding me. I needed you on an important mission tomorrow.
What mission?
your weapon.
Wait! False alarm! He's just an old man.
What are you doing in our woods, you leech?
Please, sir. I'm just a traveler.
So we see a cycle of violence.
Go, have mercy.
Does the Fire Nation let people go? Does the Fire Nation have mercy?
Jet, he's just an old man.
He's Fire Nation. Search him. Have you forgotten that the Fire Nation killed your mother? Remember why you fight.
This doesn't feel right.
It's what has to be done. Now let's get out of here.
No, I don't always agree. You should think about how you feel, you know, to determine your actions.
Right.
But it's not smart to say, these are our woods, and then rob them, and then they'll go tell the authorities.
Right.
Yeah, he's back, but we're leaving.
What? But I made him this hat.
Your boyfriend Jet's a thug.
What?
He's not messed up. He's just got a different way of life. A really fun way of life.
He beat and robbed a harmless old man.
I want to hear Jet's side of the story.
Fine, but even if he was Fire Nation, he was a harmless civilian. He was an assassin, Sokka. See? There's a compartment for poison in the knife. He was sent to eliminate me. You helped save my life, Sokka.
I knew there was an explanation.
There was no knife. I'm going back to the hut and packing my things.
Tell me you guys aren't leaving yet. I really need your help. The Fire Nation is planning on burning down our forest. If you both use waterbending to fill the reservoir, we could fight the fires.
We can't leave now with the Fire Nation about to burn down a forest.
I'm sorry, Katara. Jet's very smooth, but we can't trust him.
It's just that my
Well,
instincts...
my instincts tell me we need to stay here a little longer and help Jet.
His ass got down there so fast.
Now listen, you're not to blow the dam until I give the signal. If the reservoir isn't full, the Fire Nation troops could survive.
But what about the people in the town? Won't they get wiped out too?
Look, dude.
Sounds like
price
Aang.
of ridding this area
The
of
voice.
Fire Nation.
Yep.
Where do you think you're going, Ponytail?
Ponytail.
Sokka, I'm glad you decided to join us.
I heard your plan to destroy the Earth Kingdom town.
Our plan is to rid the valley of the Fire Nation. We can't win without making some sacrifices.
You lied to Aang and Katara about the forest fire.
Because they don't understand the demands of war. Not like you and I do.
I do understand. I understand that there's nothing you won't do to get what you want.
I can't let you warn Katara and Aang. Take him for a walk. A long walk.
You can't do this.
Cheer up, Sokka. We're gonna win a great victory against the Fire Nation today. He went out on a scouting mission with Pipsqueak and Smellerbee.
Well, I'm glad he cooled off. He's so stubborn sometimes.
All right, we're here. Underground water is trying to escape from these vents. I need you guys to help it along. Good job. This river empties into the reservoir. A few more geysers and it'll be full.
Look, there's another steam vent.
When we're done, we'll meet you
bending.
over there.
Yeah.
Actually, probably better if you meet me back at the hideout when you're done.
Let's catch up with Jet at the reservoir.
I thought we agreed to meet Jet back at the hideout.
Well, we finished early. I'm sure he'll be happy to see us.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Come on, move along.
If that's how Jet leads, then he's got a lot to learn.
Hey!
Leecher nuts.
What are they doing?
Hey, those are the red barrels he got from the Fire Nation.
Why would they need blasting jelly?
Because Jet's gonna blow up the dam.
What? Jet wouldn't do that.
I've gotta stop him.
Jet wouldn't do that.
Yes, I would. Think about what the Fire Nation did to your mother. We can't let them do that to anyone else ever again.
This isn't the answer.
I want you to understand me, Katara. I thought your brother would understand, but...
Where's Sokka?
Katara.
I need to get to the dam.
You're not going anywhere without your
That's voice
I'm not
actor.
gonna fight you, Jet.
You'll have to if you want your glider back.
Even now, he's basically just kind of playing defense, trying to avoid a direct confrontation.
Yeah, it's just his, I think it's kind of his fighting style, you know? A little more, it's like a Jedi for defense, never attack.
It's not good.
What, Jet?
Yeah.
I can't believe I trusted you. You lied to me. You're sick and I trusted you.
You weren't thinking with your head, I don't think.
What are you doing?
You're too late.
No!
Sokka's still out there. It's our only chance.
Come on, Sokka. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
You should be.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be.
No.
Wouldn't it be terrifying to look up and see that? You walk out of your house and that's what you see?
I mean, the Philippines.
All those people. Jet, you monster!
This was a victory, Katara. Remember that. The Fire Nation is gone and this valley will be safe. It will be safe. Without you.
Sokka!
I warned the villagers of your plan.
Just in time.
What? At first they didn't believe me.
But one man vouched for me. The old man you attacked.
He urged them to trust me, and we got everyone out in time.
Oh, you can light that forest on fire now. You know what I mean?
Sokka, you fool! We could have freed this valley.
Who would be free? Everyone would be dead.
You traitor!
No, Jack. You became a traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people.
Exactly.
Please, help me.
Yip yip.
Yip, yip.
Yep, yep.
No, that was a good one, wasn't it? I'm trusting your instincts. I mean, I just feel like there's a difference between the heart and the mind. And I mean, I think everyone knows what I mean by that, you know?
Yeah.
It's all the mind, but...
Like, Jet, I don't know. He's obviously, an antagonist here, but he was such a cool character, just a cool guy. You know, I mean, obviously.
He would have fooled your ass, too.
Yeah, he would have. He was kind of small.
Did you play football? I did, too. You play football. Shane, he's dead.
I was a running back, too.
Yeah.
All state.
Yeah, all league, all district, you know? Like, his parents were killed by the Fire Nation when he was 8 years old. So he grew up with all this hate. And now he's willing to kill women and children and innocent people to feed that hate.
Right.
I mean, not to feed it, to try to satisfy himself. Because he just thinks, now we're at war and I'll do anything I can to them. I don't care. You know, I mean, if you're an actual soldier. Like, you know, they wanted to rob this innocent guy.
And I think your comparison was perfect when you're talking to, you compared them to the Lost Boys. And I think that was a perfect comparison. And I don't want to keep making this pattern over and over again every time we watch one of these shows of Avatar. And I say, well, it reminds me of Star Wars, but
I do that all the time.
There's
just saying.
There's a piece of this that does, because you see, like, you've got this all-encompassing Fire Nation trying to take over everybody, but you see these little pockets of rebels popping up everywhere that are against them.
So he's like the Saw Gerrera, like, you know what I'm saying, in the Luthans. Like, we're going to do whatever the hell we can to fight them. Of course, like, the problem is, it's the medium hasn't given me like a reason to really hate those guys and say, man, they did terrible things for the Republic,
right,
or for the rebellion. Right. This just felt on a surface level such a terrible thing, just to flood a town. Like, I don't even know what you're doing. Like, how many soldiers live in that town? It's not like you're not flooding like a Fire Nation military base.
Like a 10,000 garrison.
Yeah, you're flooding a town. Like, I think that's different. So it's just like, on a surface level, it's like, yeah, you're wrong, you shouldn't do that. But I think there's a lot there to where the cycle of violence bequeaths more violence and pain, and vice versa, and it keeps going.
I think there's some level of understanding there, even if you don't agree with it. It's like, well, okay, like, I get it.
Like, if someone just killed all my children, I feel like I want to kill all of them and their children.
Yeah.
And I know it's terrible, but it just, I think emotionally that's how I'd feel.
Right. But I keep thinking back to the fact that it's a kid's show, and kind of where the show is trying to point its moral compass of hey, look, this is a difficult decision. Like, you know, it's might be a hard decision, but it's probably the right one. And this is definitely the wrong one, but be careful because it can seem like the right one, you know, and then...
Oh, yeah, I think that's good for kids and even as adults just to watch it in like an easier format. It's not as deep.
Yeah.
But we can extract the deepness from it. I don't got anything else. You got anything?
That's it.
All right, we're out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you like us, you want to support us, you know what to do. Just leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Hey! I'll throw your ass outside, I swear to God. What's wrong with you, Tom?